Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on management as science, art and profession. Management combines elements of science, art and profession requiring both analytical and creative skills. So management required both analytical and creative skills. That's why management combines all elements of science, art and profession. Management as science, art and profession. Management is a broad and dynamic discipline that deals with planning, organizing, leading and controlling resources, human resources, financial resources and physical resources. Human resources mean human efforts, financial resources mean provision of financial funds, and physical resources mean use of machinery. So management is a broad and dynamic discipline that deals with planning, organizing, leading and controlling resources to achieve organizational goals efficiently and effectively. Scholars and practitioners often describe management as having the characteristics of science, art and profession. Understanding these threefold nature help to appreciate the full scope and complexity of management. You can see in the picture science mean management is also a science, like the picture of a doctor is here, and art like the lady who is painting the wall or painting the any scenery. And look at the picture, a profession like an accountant or a lawyer. So management has all the qualities of all the characteristics of science, art and profession. Management as science, meaning science refers to a systemized body of knowledge based on principles, theories and laws that explain and predict phenomena. Science relies on observation, experimentation and analysis. So management is considered a social science like economics or psychology because it studies human behavior in organization, develop general principles and use these principles to achieve the desired outcomes. So features of science found in management: systematic body of knowledge. Management has a well-defined set of theories, principles and concepts developed by scholars such as Henry Fayol, Frederick Taylor and Max Weber. Example: Fayol 14 principles of management like unity of command, division of work form part of its systematic knowledge. Uh, I have uploaded a separate lecture on Fayol 14 principles of management. If you have any confusion about these principles, then you can watch my lecture which titled as Fayol 14 principles of management. Universal application. Theories of management can be applied across different organizations and industries. Principle of division of work. Like division of work applies in a hospital and applies in a factory as well. Like like in hospital, you can see there are different departments, there are different sections. So different department for the heart surgery, different department for the liver transplant, different department for the skin specialist, different department for the liver transplant, and different department for the general physicians, and different department for ear, nose and throat, different department for ENT specialist department. So there is a division of work, different compounders, different dispensaries, different dispensers, different nurses are assigned on different departments. It's mean the some of the nurses and some of the assistants assigned on a heart surgery department, and some of the nurses and some of the dispensers and some of the assistants assigned on the liver transplant department. So there is a division of work, and different specialists doctor assigned on a different department, like the heart surgeon doctor is assigned on a heart surgery department, and ENT specialist doctor is assigned on a ENT department. So there is a division of work. And in a factory, like in a like example of a textile company, there is a division of work. Different workers assigned on weaving department, different worker assigned on a spinning department, different workers assigned on a ginning department, and different workers assigned on a finishing department, and different workers assigned on the logistic departments. So there is a division of work. Cause and effect relationship. Management principles establish relationships between variables. So proper motivation cause leads to higher productivity. So proper motivation is the cause and the higher productivity is the effect. So proper motivation lead to higher productivity, means proper cause leads to higher effect. So it is a cause and effect relationship. So motivation is actually a driving force. So motivation is actually a psychological and internal energy that compels a person to pursue his own goals or pursue the organizational goals. Or productive worker. So however, unlike natural resources, human behavior introduces variability, observation and experimentation. Scientific management by Fayol and Taylor use experiments to find the one best way of doing work. For example, in the Taylor's theory, Taylor's time and motion studies in steel plants that improve the worker efficiency. Limitation of management as science. It is not an exact science like physics or chemistry, because human behavior is unpredictable, because human behavior cannot be predicted accurately or precisely. The same principle may not yield identical results in all situations. So conclusion, therefore management is a social and behavioral science, systematic and evidence that is based on systematic and evidence based, but with limited precision due to the human factor. Management as an art, meaning art refers to the application of knowledge and personal skill to achieve desired results. Art refers to the apply of knowledge and personal skills. When we apply personal skills and knowledge to a specific task to achieve desired results, it is called art. So art refers to the application of knowledge and personal skills to achieve desired results or desired outcomes. So it involves creativity, intuition and practical know-how. So in this sense, management is an art because it requires applying theoretical knowledge to real life situation, so creatively and efficiently. So in this sense, management is an art because it requires applying theoretical knowledge to real life situations creatively and efficiently and effectively. So personal skills and creativity. The effectiveness of management depends on the individual skills, experience, expertise and intuition. So for example, Steve Jobs' creativity in product design made Apple successful. Steve was the CEO of the Apple Incorporation, but Steve died on 2011. Steve died on October 2011, and so he's example of Steve, because Steve made a lot of contribution for the success of Apple Incorporation. So example is Steve Jobs' creativity in product design made Apple Incorporation successful. So Steve has made a lot of contribution for the success of Apple globally. So result oriented. Art aims at achieving concrete results. So example, a project manager, you can see in the picture the gentleman wearing a yellow helmet is the project manager. So a project manager must ensure timely completion of a construction project, balancing cost, time and quality. But he has to balance the cost, he has to balance the time, he has to balance the quality. So he has to produce result that is cost efficient, that will reduce cost and that will reduce time, and it will increase quality. So a project manager must ensure timely completion of a construction project, balancing cost, time and quality mean balance all the three factors. So there will be a no increase in cost, there will be no time increasing, and the quality, and there is no compromise on the quality. Quality must be achieved according to the quality standards. So quality must not be poor, quality must be in a good condition. So continuous practice and improvement, like an artist who improves through practice, manager refine their skill over time. So like an artist who improve his skills by making more time, by giving more time to his project. An example, a seasoned HR manager develop better way to handle conflict through year of experience. So if a company is hire a HR manager for just one season, so a seasoned HR manager develop better way to handle conflict. To handle conflict means to solve the conflicts through years of because he has a lot of experience, through years of experience. Personalized approach, no two manager handle situation identically, each develop their unique style. So two managers cannot handle situation identically because each manager developed his own unique style. Like example, Elon Musk management style at Tesla is different from the Satya Nadella at Microsoft. So Elon Musk is the CEO of the Tesla company and Satya Nadella is the CEO of the Microsoft company. Satya Nadella is actually an Indian American person. He born in India but migrated to USA. So he is basically an Indian. So Elon Musk management style at Tesla Incorporation is totally different from the Satya Nadella management style at Microsoft. So management is an art of getting things done through people. Knowledge gives the base, but skillful application makes it effective. So management as a profession. A profession is a specialized occupation that requires formal education, adherence to ethical codes, and a commitment to serve society. Adherence means linked to. So linked to or according to. So a profession is a specialized occupation that requires formal education, linked to ethical codes, and a commitment to serve society. Example, medicine, law and accounting. So look in the picture. A doctor has a degree in medicine. A lawyer, a lady who is a lawyer, she is a degree in law, and the accountant who has a degree in accounting and finance. So management has gradually evolved toward professionalization. So features of a profession found in management. First is specialized knowledge. Professional managers required specialized education and training. For example, MBA, Master in Business Administration. So MBA program provide professional management knowledge. Formal education and training. Many universities and institutions like Harvard Business School in USA or IBA Karachi in Pakistan offer structured management degrees like MBA, BBA, MSc, MS in finance, MS in accounting. Formal education and training. Many universities and institutions like Harvard Business School or IBA Karachi offer structured management programs. So professional association like doctors have medical councils like PMDC, Pakistan Medical and Dental Council. Managers have bodies such as American Management Association, AMA, PIM, Pakistan Institute of Management, and Institute of Certified Professional Accountant, and ICAP, Institute of Chartered Accountant of Pakistan, and ICMA, Institute of Cost and Management Accountant, and ACCA, like Association of Chartered Certified Accountant. So these are the professional associations. Code of conduct and ethics. Managers are expected to follow ethical principles like integrity. Integrity means honesty, fairness, and social responsibility. Example, managers should avoid insider trading or manipulating financial reports. So managers are expected to follow ethical principles, ethical rules, and ethical rules and regulations like integrity, honesty, fairness, and social responsibility. An example, managers should avoid insider trading or manipulating financial reports. So managers should avoid to manipulate the financial results, like to hide the facts and figures in accounting, and and try to conceal or hide the cash balance in the balance sheet, and try to show the more expenses in the income statement, and showing less profit, and in this way they are involved in fraudulent activity. So managers must avoid the fraudulent activity and insider dealing. Insider trading means the a leak out of the company's information to another company. The leak out the most confidential information to another company is called insider trading. So manager must avoid the insider trading or manipulating the financial reports. Financial reports mean financial results. And service motive. So true professions serve society beyond personal gain. So manager contribute to economic growth, job creation, and social welfare. So true professions serve society beyond personal gain. So true professionals must given the priority, or must given the preference to society instead of their personal gain. So manager must contribute to economic growth, job creation, and social welfare. Limitation of management as a profession. There is no strict licensing or regulation to practice as a manager. So there is no strict licensing or regulation to practice as a manager. So ethical code, it is the limitation of management as a profession, because there is no strict licensing or regulation required to act as a manager, and the ethical codes are not universally enforced. It is the second drawback of management as a profession. And third drawback is many managers rise through experience rather than formal education. So many managers introduce themselves that they have an experience in a specific field or in a specific company, but they don't have the formal education like MBA, ICMA, ACMA, and the ACCA, and CAT. CAT means Certified Accounting Technicians, and they don't have degree of finance like MS Finance, or MS Accounting and Finance, or MBA or BBA, etc. So many managers rise through experience. If a person who has a simple graduation degree, but he has experience to act as a manager in different companies, then they introduce himself as a manager, but actually he doesn't have the formal education of business and finance. Conclusion: management has many characteristics of profession, but it is still an emerging profession, not fully formalized like medicine or law. So final conclusion: management is a science because it has organized knowledge and principles. So management is a science because it has organized knowledge and principles. It is an art because it requires creativity and personal skills. And it is becoming a profession because of its formal education ethical standards, and service orientation. So management is both a science and an art, and it is also evolving as a profession. So interrelationship among science, art and profession. Science, art and profession uses medical science knowledge. For example, our doctor has a medical science degree because so medical science degree is a knowledge. So doctor uses his knowledge, it is called science, and apply his knowledge skillfully, it is called art. For example, the doctor adopt the precautionary measure before treating the patient, or before operating the patient, before making an operation. The doctor has to adopt the precautionary measures, for example, to prepare the OT, to prepare the operation theater, and doctor has to make sure that the patient patient stomach has empty before making operation of the patient. And the doctor has to make sure that his assistants are fully available at the time of operation, and there is a and every assistant is wearing a mask on his mouth, and there is a complete noise-free location and completely noise-free room. And and then doctor apply his knowledge skillfully to operate the patient. So apply the knowledge skillfully is called art, and follow the professional ethics is called profession. So when the doctor is working as a professional doctor, because he is follow all the professional ethics, like he is working under PMDC, like Pakistan Medical Dental Council. So he has to follow the rules and regulations of PMDC, and because he is working under the PMDC. So he has to make sure that all the staff in the hospital must follow the guidelines as set by the Pakistan Medical and Dental Council. So following the professional ethics is called profession. So it's all about my lecture. If you have any question, then make a comment in the comment box, and please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching my video. See you in the next video.